Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
Well, folks, it is always a celebration here in New Orleans, and we are just outside of the Hoppin' French Quarter at the Caesars Superdome. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the New Orleans Saints. Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. And you look at the Saints defense. Now, they've been dreadful against the run. No getting around it. Number 32, dead last in the NFL.
Stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
We know that he can get first downs with his arm and his legs, Charles, and there when he gets outside of the pocket, the defense has to account for both, and he's able to complete it for the first.
And he's very comfortable outside of the pocket. Some quarterbacks, that's not their thing. For him, that seems to be the #1 asset to his game. Gets out into the open field, things seem to break down the secondary a little bit, and he picks out the right target. Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. Another big hitter there, this one good for 18.
First down, Bears.
Clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5, about the 4. 44 yards rushing for him now to this point. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Christian McCaffrey, his 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Saints nothing.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
12. Let's get set.
First carry here for Kenneth Walker, the third. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, it's Walker. This one is stopped about 2 yards shy of the mark. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at their 40.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. You look at this Bears defense. This unit, they struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. On first down, this is McCaffrey. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to second and 4. This defense for the Saints very strong in that victory a week ago.
There's a little bit of lightning talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Yards to go.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
180.
Mayfield from the gun on third down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Give him 22 there on the third down conversion.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect to it for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as it drew up in practice.
Defensively, Puna forward with the tackle there. Second and 9.
The Saints 20-yard line.
20.
Now Mayfield. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but maybe circle this play because if they get the stop and hold it to a field goal here, that's a pretty good job. They're already down on the scoreboard.
A stop now would be vital for them because it could save them from having to do it multiple times later in the game in order to either get back into it or maybe have a chance to win.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Mayfield to throw it. He'll try and do this himself. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
On for the field goal now is Evan McPherson. From the left hash, this from 37. McPherson's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So a touchdown on their opening drive and 3 more here, and it adds to their first quarter lead.
Yeah, everything's going according to plan so far because the offense has moved the ball, defense able to do their job, and here the special teams unit comes through with their contribution. A field goal to make it 10-zip.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
11 Thomas.
Now Burrow. He's got his man downfield. It's Robinson. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That one good for 37 yards.
Seems like all the fireworks in this first quarter have been on the other sideline, but here they're saying, hey, we've got some explosive guys on our side too. And that's a big play in a game that's looking like it might be full of big plays.
They go play action with Burrow. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. The Saints had 7-4 on the year. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
Now it's Burrow. His throw incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Here we go. 12, 11.
Now it's Burrow. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Dallas Goedert, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Saints have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7.
Saints 7.
Ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And this will be a Bears first down as he's able to get this up past the 40. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
To throw, Mayfield. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
This was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the counterattack. Brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Mayfield looks to throw. Down there right side, it's McCaffrey. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 15-yard line. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. McCaffrey on the counter. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. There to stop him, Juwan Bentley. They work now on 2nd and 9. Here's Mayfield. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Baker Mayfield, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Bears are able to add on to that lead.
That's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket. You got to know the right time to show the passer to runner. He was looking and looking. Nothing there. You can almost feel the brainwaves firing as he calculates. I think I can win a race to the pylon. And he turned out to be right. Touchdown.
And it's a pretty good return here as they get this up to the 29-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the... There he goes, left side. Inside the 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. Kenneth Walker, 70 yards. And the Saints are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point try now for Patterson. And it's good. It cuts it to 2. 16-14 our score.
Bears 16, Saints 14.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Good return up past the 30.
Horn Jr. on the return. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive. and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And the Bears, first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down. Here's second and 10.
49-yard line.
Mayfield down. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. On the move past the 40. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 14
The Bears on the move. They've got another first down.
Bears, first down.
McCaffrey running up the middle. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it second and 9. Mayfield. This one left side caught by Collins. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll be faced with a third and inches.
Third and inches.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on third and inches.
Third and inches, they just handed to the big battering ram there. That's football 101, isn't it? That's bread and butter. Turn around and hand it to the big fella and let him get forward for a first down.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
And the Bears, first down. First and goal, Chicago.
McCaffrey will score. Touchdown, Chicago. Just power football there, down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Here we go.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes it's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
50 catches for him now on the year. He's got a first down.
That's good for a Saints first down.
Now they go play action now. Burrow. That's Olave bringing in another one. He's got room at the 30. And he takes it all the way down to the 22. 39 yards there. A big one.
When they needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver. And as this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Walker now on first and 10. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 111 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season.
11 mighty.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Burrow looking to pass. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Bears are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They'll come up 2nd and 7. Throwing, Mayfield. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
And with find the open man, that's complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
A gain of 12.
This is McCaffrey on the give. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down.
But that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Now, big third down conversion with a gain of 28.
And the Bears first
Hey,
down.
I'm 33.
A 28-yard gain. First down, Chicago.
Run, run, run. Up, up. Real. What's up?
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. That is caught by Day. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Back to throw again. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Picked off by J.C. Horn.
Mayfield's pass intercepted. Covered by J.C. Horn.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
He's got this complete to Robinson. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. Wan'Dale Robinson, 79 yards. And the Saints get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far. Fun to watch. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
Tackle made back at the 22.
from the gun. Mayfield. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That is into the hands of Hockenson downfield. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Sometimes it's design, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And that play is able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And the Saints are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Well, Charles. So close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. These offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
5-yard gain on the play.
Now Burrow changing the look.
First down.
Now a play fake here on first down. His short throw caught by Goddard. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
Gain of 10 yards.
Now they'll change things up.
Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
11.
From midfield now, Burrow. Throw out wide to Walker. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it'll be second down.
It's now second and 6 at the 46-yard line.
11 mighty.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. This one taken in by Olave. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Gun. Dot.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And they work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. Here's a second and 5.
Brings up second and 5 at the Bears' 15-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Zaire Franklin. And the Bears are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
Mayfield to throw it. Now he's going to step up and run. And his throw is incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Now Mayfield. Now he'll tuck this and run. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So the big play nullified, a legal forward pass.
And maybe we know why they were able to get such a good chunk of yardage on that play. That pass was illegal.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. And they're indeed going. It's Mayfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here we go. 11 MT, take. 11 MT.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
11 mighty.
At the Bears' 6-yard line.
12.
Here's Burrow. This is caught. And the Saints are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
First down.
Walker. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Patterson now for the extra point. And the lead is up to 5.
Makes the score Saints 28, Bears 23.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Bears take over 1st and 10.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
He's got a man, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. It's another 1st down on a big gainer there, 33 yards.
A gain of 33 yards on the play. 1st down, Bears.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down.
Bears, 1st down. A gain of 7. And the Bears, 1st down.
On the draw, here's a card. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the Saints' 24-yard line.
Mayfield looks to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it to the right side, caught by Dell. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. They have certainly looked his way in this 3rd quarter. Another catch, and it's good for a 1st down.
At the 11-yard line.
180.
Here's Mayfield. And Mayfield again with the interception, his third. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And the Saints are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Burrow will throw. Man open is Robinson. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
12. 11.
Now it's Burrow. Now he's going to step up and run. And that'll be incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 11.
Now Burrow. Olave holds it in. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
11. 12.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Here we go. 11. Big 13. 11 MT. Take.
Burrow going for it on 4th. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. Well, he's taken down, but not before picking up the first, thanks to a flashy little spin move.
And the Saints, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
11 MT. Take. 11 MT. Take.
Up the middle, here's Walker. That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go. 12. 11. 11.
Now it's Burrow. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Dallas Goedert with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Saints are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point try now for Patterson. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Saints 31, Bears 23.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Mayfield now. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. And in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Mayfield. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got man complete. A good pickup, 17 yards and a Bear 1st down.
And the Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing, Mayfield. This one caught. It's the tight end, Hockenson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
That's another Bears.
And again, it's Mayfield. Looks again for T.J. Hockenson, and he's got him again. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
17 more yards. That's another Bears 1st down.
To throw, Mayfield. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That is caught at the 7. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
That's good for the Bears 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Baker Mayfield with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
That's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for the Saints. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Burrow looking to pass. Throw out wide to Walker. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 14 yards is the pickup. 1st down, New Orleans.
That's another Saints 1st down.
Out of the gun, Walker with it. And tough slide. They'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Open man is tipped in. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 24-yard line.
That's another Saints 1st down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 20.
Straight ahead, Walker. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, this game's over.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They're going to look to throw. He'll try to pick it up himself. Touchdown, Saints. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Saints get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
Bears 30.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team moves it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. 2 yards to go, second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Mayfield to throw it. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll give it up to the big man Walker. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
From the 39, Burrow. Bananas got it, the tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
Got right 80, 11 MT.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Olave over the middle. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Here's Walker. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Ken Walker punching it in from a yard away. And the Saints have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that will make this a 19-point game.
Bears 30.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Breaks through the contact. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 37-yard line.
Alert!
Mayfield looks to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Mayfield. Throw right side, taken in by Collins. This 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at their 49-yard line.
Now Mayfield. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Saints will take over here at their own 12-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the 4th. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
And the Saints, 1st down.
They go play action with Burrow. Man open left side. It's his running back with it. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
It's a gain of 29.
Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Burrow. And his guys man in stride, complete. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here we go. 11.
To the air again, Burrow. He completes it to Olave. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow to the end zone, but it's incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense can crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped the line as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Kenneth Walker, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Saints are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that will bump the lead up to 26. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
On the return, the Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this 4th quarter. And that's caught inside the 35. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win them the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
One last shot from Mayfield here. It's complete. And they will not get the 2 points here, but it wouldn't have mattered anyways. And that will be the final snap of the ball game. Well, an interesting finish to this one. They get in the end zone at the end of the game. Then they went for 2. It wouldn't have mattered. The game was over.